We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. We think we have quite a battle in store. The winner onto the NFC title game. And off we go here in the divisional round. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Etienne. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short.
Come on.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On the handoff, it's Etienne. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 24-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, New Orleans.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
1st and 10. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 2. Now Murray. Open man, left side. He's got it. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. They'll run it here with Etienne. Powering forward. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Saints. Will Lutz now for the PAT. And This one is blocked. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. On target. Got it to McClure. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd down and 9. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That's catch 3 just on this drop, and it gets his team a 1st down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Now a screen set up for Miller. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Nakua snags it over the middle. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. And I don't think it's going to be his last.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Here we go. Tracking 60. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got it at the 3. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll go. It's Robinson. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Commanders move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. He'll push forward for about a yard. Damone Clark there to get him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Murray. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
First down throw for Murray. That's complete to Etienne. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. One quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Commanders with the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The carry here for ETN. Finding room to the 20. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Here's a run. And he will score. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, New Orleans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Let's see what Murray has planned on this 2-point attempt. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 23-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, sack.
They run out of the gun with Miller. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Ready.
3rd and long.
7 Pirates. Shut up. 70 range. Hut.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That pass taken in by McLaurin. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
On the zone read, it's a give to Miller. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 79 Bronco. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warrior 70.
Throwing is Daniel. He finds De'Ami Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Daniels now on 1st down. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking.
That is hot. What a throw. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Washington. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will up it to a 2-point lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now it's Murray. Short throw taken by Pitts. Second down and 8. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. That one good for 29.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
From the gun, a give to Etienne. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down. Kirk is the motion man. And And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
On third down, here's Etienne. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On second down, here's Etienne. Oh, the ball's out. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Third and 6. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. They'll give it to Etienne on the option. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back.
And he will score again. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Saints. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, Daniels. On target, got it to McClure. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Saints going to use their second timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
On second down, it's Daniel. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. He's got his man. It's Smith. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Shut up. Warriors 70. Ready.
To the air again is Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
60 Bobcat, 60 Eagles, 60.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Daniels gonna throw again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
To the right side, catch made by McLaurin. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Get up.
Throwing again, Daniels. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. A pass taken in by Miller. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Panther 11, go! Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Set go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels.
The defenders knew a pass was coming. They had their ears pinned back here on 3rd down, but they initially allowed him to escape the pocket and make a break for it, but give him credit. They recognized the scramble quickly, rallied to the ball, stopped him short of the 1st down.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Commanders will cut the deficit down to 2.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half. And He doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That is intercepted.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Let's go. Seven Pirates, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. This one intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Third and long. Out of the gun, it's Murray. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Christian Kirk, touchdown, New Orleans. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. And this one is blocked. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Here's Daniels. Going up top. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Danny Gray. Touchdown Commanders. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Washington will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, ready.
Now Daniels. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. ETN now on 1st and 10. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll air it out down the middle. And this will be incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Shaheed in motion. Now Murray on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And that'll set up 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Miller. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Daniels. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd
3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
On the handoff, this is Miller. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Set. Trap 60. Trap 60. Lion. Panther 11. Panther 11. Set go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Throwing is Daniels. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. His 2nd catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now it's Miller. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. The motion man here is McLaurin. He'll tuck it and take off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion. Continue to possess the ball These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
On the ground, it's Miller. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Second and 6 coming up.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Chap 60. Chap 60. Ready?
They'll throw with Daniels. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Ready? 19 Lions.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down.
Ready?
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Now, 1st and goal. Here's Miller. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2. What do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. One more time with Miller. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. New Orleans 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches.
Come on. Set. Set, go.
They'll run, and it's Miller. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Now, here's a timeout. They will indeed take it with 5 seconds left. Chance for a field goal to win this game. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now 1 step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.